Okay, so now let us look at surds. Now this is basically for grades 11 and 12. So now let us look at this question that's going to help us to better understand how we work with surds. But then now the main question is, what is a surd? So now a surd is basically anything that has a root, right? So it can be the square root of 2, it can be the third root of x, it can be the square root of 5. So basically anything that has a root, we call it a surd. Now in this scenario, how do we solve this? So now for us to be able to solve this, what we firstly need to do is we need to make sure that we don't have a number that is in the front here and a number that is at the back here. So now that's basically the first step that you do. Now if you find the numbers, you need to be able to work with them, right? Now in this scenario, we only have a number at the back here. So now what do we do with this -3 that we have here? Now what you basically do is you just take the -3 to the other side of the equation. So basically you will have +3 on this side. So now what do you do next? Now you have a root here. You have a square root, to be specific. Now how do we remove a square root? Now we remove a square root by squaring both sides of the equation. So basically you need to apply a square on the left hand side, and you also need to apply it on the right hand side. So this is what we basically need to do on this step. So we will have something that looks like this. Now from here, what do we do? The root will be cancelled by the square, and then you're going to be left with p minus 2, which is equals to, now what is 3 squared? Now 3 squared will give you a 9. Now let us solve for p. Sorry, I was supposed to say solve for p here. And then from there, you need to take the -2 to the other side, and then you will have p is equals to 9 plus 2, because whenever you take a value from the left hand side to the right hand side, or you take it from the right hand side to the left hand side, it changes its sign. So because we had a negative, we're going to have a positive now. So 9 plus 2, that gives you a value of 11. Then boom, that's your value of